Joining us now from Oklahoma City is Alysa. Now, Alysa is furious that her boyfriend Bernard is denying her 6-month-old son Trace. And guess who else is hopping mad at Bernard? Well, Bernard's own mother, Michelle. Unfortunately, that hasn't stopped Bernard from denying baby Trace and demanding a DNA test. So, Alysa, give me the status of your relationship with Bernard right now.
Right now, we're currently in a relationship. But over the past month or so, things have been kind of back and forth.
So what was his reaction when you told him you were pregnant with Trace?
Like, at first, it was more of a happy, like, no way type of thing. And then he, I guess, heard from a couple people that I was pregnant before he got out of prison, and everything changed.
Were you seeing somebody while he was away?
I was, yeah. But me and him were not in a relationship then.
You got pregnant after he came out, is that it?
Yes.
As I understand, it was like 2 weeks.
Yes. At first, whenever I had found out I was pregnant, I told him that there was a possibility that it was either his or the guy I was with before he got out of prison.
But you say that you had a DNA test with that guy, right?
Yes, we had done an at-home DNA test, and it came back that the baby was his. And then I filed child support. Child support did a DNA test also, and the DNA test from child support said that it was not his.
Whoa, wait a minute. A home DNA test said it was the other guy's. Then another DNA test after child support was put on this guy said it wasn't his. And,
yes.
And so now the only other person it could be was Bernard, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
I think Bernard's being influenced by outside people.
I'm just going off her actions. Everything. I don't even believe that it's only 2 people that it could be.
now just to confuse everybody about this, Alysa, you're pregnant again, aren't you?
I am.
And this one we know for sure, and we like
How do we
just
know
like
for
Trace.
sure? How do we know for sure? How do we know for sure?
We know
Because I
Trace
was-
is too.
Nobody else besides you when I got pregnant.
I'm getting this as one screwed up situation, everybody.
Man.
sure.
Woo.
So Bernard, obviously, Alysa is doubtful whether the child you're carrying now is his.
I mean, I don't see why, because we've been to the doctor. They said, even the doctor said in the ultrasound.
Did you have a pregnancy test before you?
What's the drinking water?
It's gonna be.
What's the drinking water like in Oklahoma City? My Lord. What's going on?
I buy bottled water.
So here's the thing. Alysa. There's an 8-year age difference between you and Bernard, and you think that he should be more mature than this. Is that right?
If you know that there's a possibility that a child could be yours, that you would step up a little bit more, especially when
Step up a little bit more. What have I not stepped up to do?
several things.
I mean, I got to give credit where credit's due. He does. He does when he's around. He does protect. He does accept Trace. He does, and he's good.
But
He's a
when he's
guy.
not around,
But it's the times that you're not there. It's the times that you're gone. It's the times that you're full of.
Where's
poop.
the other dude that supposedly might be the father? If he,
Why do
what
we
is
want
he doing?
him?
he has
Why
a
do we
DNA
want
test.
You wanted him
and
before
it's
I was
not
in the
his,
picture?
but he's still be involved.
That
he
does
looks
not
just
look
like
nothing.
his brother.
Look at this.
Michelle, this is your son,
Thank you.
and you're on everybody's team but his.
No, my son knows I love him. I love him more than love loves itself. He knows that. And he knows when he's right, I'm his biggest supporter. I will fight for the end. But when he's wrong, he's wrong.
I assume, Michelle, that you help out with Trace, right?
Every day.
In fact, Alysa, don't you go and live with Michelle from time to time?
I lived with her when I first got back with Bernard in December, and then I had gotten my own apartment last month or earlier this month. So, I mean, I don't live with her now, but yeah, I have lived with her in the past.
Bernard, what's it feel like when your mother is on the other side?
I mean, it's not surprising. Of course, it's going to hurt my feelings because that's my mom, and she knows I don't have my father, so that's the only person I have to turn to in situations like this. And for her to be on the opposing team,
I'm not on the opposing team.
So, you've lived your life without a father, right? You wouldn't want this child to grow up without a father, would you?
Thank you.
of course not.
And if I prove you're the father, you'd be in the life of this child, wouldn't you?
For sure. I'm not even completely out of the life now.
Yeah, what are you doing?
ever since we've been together, I've done anything that I can help, anything that she asks for help. I've done what a father should do if I was his father, even with the doubts.
When he's holding Trace or when he's playing with Trace, I see what I know my son has in him. I know my son is full of nothing but compassion. He wasn't raised to walk out on anything or anybody. And I know, and that's what's hurting me about it.
What have I walked out on, though?
I said you haven't, but there's a lot of, there's a lot going on. And I'm caught right in the middle because I know stuff and I don't know stuff. And I try to be
You just
on
being
my
too
son's
involved
side.
into my relationships. You just be way
Because,
too involved
son,
in all my
asked,
relationships.
okay, listen. You asked me, Mom, stay out of my relationships. Then Bernard, stop moving them into my home.
It's your home.
Well, stop moving them into my. There's just certain things that I'm not going to stand back and watch. You already know I'm nosy.
I don't want to
know
laugh, but hey, Bernard, I mean, that's kind of cold,
You know-
isn't it? I mean, you tell her to
Right.
stay out, but then you move women into her home?
She's
and
still
I try
even
to-
involved. If a woman's not there, she's still just too involved into my relationship. She has every
Because
single
you're
one of my
my
exes
son,
is one
and
of
I
her
love
friends on
you more
Facebook.
than you
Involve
believe.
her
Every
I
single
love you.
ex I ever have is one of her friends on Facebook.
So, Bernard, which of these paternity tests do you believe that she took with?
I don't even know.
What do you want to believe? What do you want? What do you want? Because I know that this is going to change a lot today for you. And he's always going to be involved in my life. Always. That's my baby.
I want to show you this text message because this is what sticks in your craw, apparently. This is a text message that Alyssa sent to another man regarding paternity.
But you didn't even know all this.
Why?
Is this from the home paternity test? Was that it?
That's not yours. We could pull my messages up. I ain't said
I
nothing.
didn't say that it wasn't true. I just said
But
that
see,
that's
I'm not trying to
my
turn to
does
that.
not look like
We're
that.
not here to discover whether
Okay,
you're
but
being
that's not
honest
real.
or nothing. We're here to find out what you want to find out because I already know the answer. I know the answer.
How do you know the answer?
How come you know
Because
the
look
answer?
at him.
I don't, Michelle, how come you know the answer? I don't know the answer.
Because
Right.
look, I see it. And you know, this is not the first
How
time
many
this
people
has
have
happened.
said they haven't seen it though?
Okay, and how many people said they didn't see it in your other one? And I was right.
None.
Day
None.
one.
Not one person. Not one person. said
In the
anything
beginning,
doesn't
they
look like
did.
it. Even from the
Well, you
beginning,
told me.
when I seen him, I said he was mine.
Okay, but you told me
You
all
denied him.
newborns look alike. All newborns look alike. Then how did I from day one look
You
at
are
a
always
picture?
trying to go against me from Ethan
I'm not, son.
to now.
I'm not.
Yes,
I
you
love
are.
you.
Yes, you are.
know.
You're telling me you know this baby is mine and you don't even know no DNA test. You don't know nothing except for
Because
what he looks like.
okay, I
Yeah,
know
you are.
what you are, what you're capable of. I know your potential, and you don't give 100% to anything. Anything.
Are you the father of the child that Alyssa is carrying right now?
Maybe.
We'll be back.
How
Yeah,
are you
it's a
saying
mess.
that you're
Live.
not- How do you saying that you don't know if you're the father or not when
Because I literally seen a picture from you to another new dude that.
And
the
I told
other
you what
dude
it
that
was.
could be-
I told you
and
what it was.
No, but still, how is that not going to be doubt in my mind? How is that not going to put
Okay,
doubt
but
in my
listen.
mind?
Because
Had
that
you
was
listened
from
to me,
a month before
had
I
you
even
guys
was
have
pregnant.
listened to
With
me.
the dude that you was with the night before you came
Whoa.
spend the night at my
The
house,
doctor
you
could.
was at his house.
I didn't ask Bernard this question. It's important. You want to be the father of Trace.
I would like to be.
Thank you.
Michelle, you seem emotional about this.
I just want this to be over. I just,
Now, if they're wrong, what is that going to? How is that going to make you?
if I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
All right.
Here we go. In the case of 6-month-old Trace, Bernard, you are the father.
Yes, I told you. I told you. This is not the second time I've been perfectly right. I told you.
Well, let's hope you're not right too often, okay, Michelle? Maybe he shouldn't be having all these kids.
We have been family. That little girl's been in the family since she was 11 years old. And I told them this is not a good thing. This is not, and if they'd have listened to me, we wouldn't be here right now. But then we wouldn't have Trace. So I'm glad they didn't listen that time. That's my baby.
Hope you all can co-parent.
Be sorry.
That'd be good.
I never said he wasn't my son.
That's your baby.
You are not the father.